Bonjour, bienvenue to French in 16 days grammar lesson. In these grammar lessons, we're going to be treating essentials and fundamentals of French language that you will need for your task on each day. Today is day one, and we are going to be looking at the fundamentals that you need to be able to make sentences about what you are doing. Now, in French language, when you want to talk about yourself, we use the pronoun je. Je is the equivalent of the pronoun I in English language. And if you want to use it, you use je plus a verb to be able to express what it is you want to say or talk about. Now, in French, there are three major groups of verbs. The first group of verb we're going to look at are the verbs ending with ER. For verbs ending with ER, when you want to conjugate or when you want to say the je part, all you have to do is take off the ER and add the letter E. So for example, you have the verb travailler, travailler, which means to work. If you want to say I work, all you have to do is remove the ER and add E, and it becomes je travaille. Je travaille. Manger, the verb to eat, becomes je mange. Parler, the verb to speak, becomes je parle. And so for ER verbs, what you do is take off the ER, add E, add your je, and you will be able to say what it is that you want to say. The second group of verbs are called IR verbs. And what you do for IR verbs is you remove the IR and you add IS. Réfléchir is the verb to reflect or to think. Once you remove the IR and you add IS, it becomes je réfléchis, meaning I think. Finir becomes je finis. Nourrir becomes je nourris. And so the pattern for the verbs ending with IR is remove the IR and add IS. The third group, we have the RE verbs. Now for RE verbs, what you do is take off the RE and add S. Attendre, the verb to wait for, becomes j'attends. Vendre becomes je vends. Répondre becomes je réponds. And so for verbs ending in RE, what you do is you remove the RE and you add S. Now, there's one more that I want to show us because not all verbs go like this. And so I am going to manually show some irregulars. Oops. So I'm going to show you an irregular. Now, an irregular verb basically talks about a verb that does not follow those other patterns that I showed you. And the one I want to show you is the verb aller. Aller is the verb to go. Now, while it's an ER verb, you don't just remove the ER and add E. It changes totally. You say je vais when you want to say I go or I am going. And so for the verb aller, that is an exception. And so here are some useful vocabulary for what you want to write in your journal today. If you want to add places, you can add à la maison to mean at home, au travail to mean at work, à l'école to mean at school, au marché to mean at the market. For example, Je vais au marché. If you want to talk about people, you can use avec ma mère for with my mother, avec mon ami for with my friend, avec mon enfant for with my child, avec mon professeur for with my teacher. For example, je parle avec mon ami. And so I encourage you, you can check the dictionary for the particular verb that you think you want to use. And when you're trying to make your sentences in the journal, you can start with aujourd'hui, je, and then you go on. Choose any one verb that you want to use, add a place, and you can also add a person. You can try to write as many expressions as you want. And I'm going to add right here the expression aujourd'hui, je. And this means today, I, and then you say whatever it is you want to say. So I'm very eager to have a look at what you're going to put in your journaling. Ensure to write at least 2 sentences. Okay, at least 2 sentences.